Okay, welcome back. This time, it's Harrow. For Harrow, man, I got 3 color schemes for this guy, and it was a pleasure doing his because out of the 3, as you will see, it's hard to choose which one is better, and you'll see what I mean. Now let's go to the first color palette we have right here, primary. Decided to go with the Halloween red. Secondary, PSI V black. Texturity, decided to go with the Smoke Colors black palette, which is right down below here. The accent, PSI V black, right there again. And as far as for the energy, Halloween, but I decided to go with a brighter red. It may not show right here, but you could see the difference. Okay, so that's the config A side. Now look at B. This was my first color scheme with him, but I had to move it over because the red one made it seem like he was like the devil in the field. Alright, so as far as with this primary, I decided to go with the Orokin white, as you can see. The Orokin white. Secondary, decided to go with the Orokin white again. Texturity, decided to go with the fire this time. The fire black down at the bottom right here. The accents, the Orokin yellow. And for the energy color, I decided to go with the same yellow again for the Orokin. Alright, now the config C. I decided to change his helmet for this color scheme because, again, the other helmet made it seem like he has like an octopus head, and I didn't like it. So the Suffren helmet fits Harrow. So for the primary, I decided to go with the Twilight purple down below. Secondary, I decided to go with the PSI V white, which is right here. Okay. Texturity, PSI V black. The accent, I decided to go with the PSI V again, black, but this time it's on this color. And for the energy color, it's the Twilight, but this one has like a little lightish to it as far as with the purple. Now, between these configs, I like all 3. But if I had to choose, I would go with a devilish look. I've been going out with this Harrow much more. Even though, when I go with this one, I be getting a whole bunch of guys be saying, "Yo, Kachi, can you stand next to me? I want to take a screenshot of that Harrow. It looks beast." And man, it looks beast. It goes well with any of your primary weapons or secondaries that are prime. Like, see, I'm rocking Vectis and the Extiletals. It synergizes with him so well with this color scheme. Versus if I go with the red, of course the weapons will stand out because, again, Orokin and his prime is not going to have black and red in it. So that's just how that is. So let me just go out with this Harrow right here, and you'll see what I mean with this guy once I do some channel action. You see, if it wasn't for the Axolotls, the Glaive, and if I just copy those color schemes onto the weapons, it will synergize with them well there. But the config B side, it synergizes well because, again, the color scheme fit. But just this Harrow alone, it looks really good. Let me stop channeling. So if I go over to the config B side and do the same thing with him here. What the? Surprised it's not changing over. This was the same issue that it did the other time. I was trying to switch over. It wasn't working. Okay, there it goes. Alright. So now if I do the channel here, and if you look at this, see how everything works? The axolotls, the glaive. See, everything works right here. I didn't have to change nothing. Didn't have to do anything with it. Then that's a visual thing there. But you see my point. So this Harrow, just by looks alone, people will want to get a whole bunch of screenshots and pictures from this Harrow. As far as with the dark side, going in missions, it's like, man, that Harrow looks crazy, man, dark. So that concludes my fashion time with Harrow. Love this guy, not just by his abilities, but the color scheme, man. Couldn't be more happy.